you want the whitest boa you'll ever see with beautiful red eyes, this is it. These things never get yellow. They stay this beautiful white color. What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here for Muscle Serpents Daily, and I'm here with Shayla and Aria, my two beautiful daughters. And guess what happened, guys? A snake escaped the other day, and it was a carpet python. And it's a crazy story because you know what happened? What happened?
I already lose my earring right
You lost your earring? Maybe the snake took it.
No, he didn't. No, I lost it at my school.
Oh, you lost it at your school?
Oh, boy.
All right. So anyway, this boy snake, it's a carpet python, escaped. It was a moon glow, and I've been looking all over for it. Now every time I look, there's stuff that's falling all over the place because the snake keeps knocking stuff over. Can you believe that, Aria?
Yeah, because the snake.
So, yeah, last night I went in and I found a snake, but it wasn't the snake. I found a boa. So I went to put the boa back in its cage, Ari, and you know who was in its cage?
What?
The carpet python, the moon glow. How did he get in the other cage? He switched cages all by himself. So he must have opened the other cage, let the snake out, and then he got into that cage and went to sleep in there. So when I put the other snake back, I found the snake I was looking for.
Yeah, that's
Crazy coincidence. Anyway, we're going to take a look at that, plus some ball pythons and boas right now. Let's go into the snake room.
Yay! Let's go.
All right, I'm cleaning up here this weekend in the snake room, and sure enough, one clutch on the ground here. This is, and here's the thing. I had labeled this girl a Mandarin, double head albino pied. I'm not sure if she's Mandarin. So I did breed her to an albino pied. So obviously if we get any Mandarins, then we'll know she is Mandarin. The problem with Mandarin is there are low expression and high expression Mandarins. She comes from a Mandarin father, or mother I should say, and who is high expression, but sometimes you don't get that super high expression. Now she looked very Mandarin when she was born. She definitely looked like a Mandarin. Sometimes when they give birth, they will change color a little bit. So we'll see. She potentially could just be a normal double head albino pied, but we'll see. Looks like we got 3 good eggs and 3 slugs, and we're gonna pull her out. We'll clean her up, and we'll see what's going on inside those eggs. All right, 3 good eggs, embryos, blood vessels, the whole kit and caboodle. So these should go to term. We might just hopefully get some albino pies out of this, or we might get some Mandarin albino pies if that female proves out. It's going to be a coin flip. We'll see. We'll know right away. The good thing is we're probably not going to hit all pied and albino, so we'll know if we have a Mandarin in there. Probably one of these would be Mandarin more than likely, since it's a 50% chance if the mother is Mandarin, since it's an incomplete dominant trait. We would see that. Now obviously the mother is double head albino pied, so it's a 1 in 2 chance that we'll get a pied and a 1 in 2 chance that we'll get an albino. So we might get like 1 albino, 1 pied, and 1 Mandarin. You never know. So, or hopefully if we hit some odds, we'll get some stacking of the genes. Maybe we'll get an albino pied. You never know. We might even get an albino Mandarin pied if that female does prove out. So we'll keep an eye on it. I never see my Amazon tree boas ever. Now that I put them in these big arboreal cages, they're always buried. There's actually 2 in here, and this is the first time I didn't even know they used the perches. This is the first time I've seen them, but it's nighttime. It's getting, the lights are going out, and it's getting late. The lights in the cage went off, and these guys are out now because that's what they do. They come out at night. Beautiful red tiger, Amazon tree boa. Gorgeous. So nice to see them out. All right, so I just found, it's good to come into your snake room at night. I just found one of my escapees. This is a hypo crystal, or super hypo crystal, one of my crystals at least. And this one got out, not because I left the tub open, but because my escaped possible moon glow carpet python opened up this one's tub. So the moon glow is still on the loose. This one's like, uh-oh, I think I better go hide from this guy. Sorry. We got you. We got you. You're going back. Whether you like it or not, you're going back into your cage. You had a nice little free pass for the day. Now we're going back in. Now we got to try to find the carpet, which shouldn't be too hard because she's knocking boxes over left and right all over the place. So she's got to be around here someplace. All right, I'm searching in the dark here for snakes, or my snake that's out. I found a snake though, but it wasn't the one I thought. It wasn't the one that I suspected was out. I'm looking for an albino. This is not an albino. I don't even know what it is. Now I gotta go take a look and see if I can get this thing out of there. I got him. I turned the lights on and I got him. The funny thing is I don't even know, this is not even the snake that I thought was out. So there's got to be another snake out. What's happening is the snake that's out, the original one, my moon glow, is opening up tubs because he's going behind the tubs and he's pushing tubs open and letting out other snakes. So my other snakes are escaping because of the fact that, you know, because the first snake that's out is letting out more snakes every night. I really gotta find the carpet python. That's the one I'm really in search of. But this guy was found incidentally, so he's going back in. All right, I found the my moon glow, or possibly moon glow, definitely snow carpet python. I think Pablo's losing his mind. I gotta ask Pablo what happened. When I put the other snake I found back in his tub, this one was in the tub. And obviously this is definitely not a boa, this is a carpet python. So I don't know if Pablo found him, put him back thinking he was a boa. I don't know what happened. I gotta ask him tomorrow when he comes in, but it's very late. It's like midnight on Sunday night, so we're not gonna figure that out till tomorrow. But anyway, everyone's back in their cage now, so all's good in the world. Good night, everyone. All right, there's my beautiful bamboo rat snake male that just shed. Perfect shed. So the cocoa blocks are working really nice. We're getting good sheds in all our snake cages. I'm sure for two reasons. Number one, they hold humidity. Number two, they're rough. You know, rough surface, so it's easy for them to kind of scrape off that or pry off that shed that they have on them. Look, he's looking to take a little nip out of me. I don't care. I'll take the bite because he's so cute. Oop, there he got me. He got me again. There he goes. Look at him shaking that tail like a little rattlesnake. All the colubrids seem to do that. The corn snakes do that. Bamboo rat snakes. I'll take the bite though, like I said. It's not really, it doesn't hurt. I love these snakes. I do. I'm wondering how they might look if I set them up in some kind of a display cage. They would look really cool. We'll have to figure it out. All right, little update on the Camarillo, which is a double recessive. Both these recessives are for T-positive albino. So this is a caramel and an ultramel combined. And we call that a caramello. Vin Russo named that. And this is a really nice one I produced. This was in 2022. Obviously a holdback. I have two of them actually. Yeah, I haven't listed any. I kind of really like them actually, to be honest with you. I just happen to have a line of caramel that have no defects in them whatsoever. And I think it's valuable, and I'll tell you why, because I think that there are a lot of lines of caramel that have a lot of defects in them, you know, kinking of the spine and stuff like that. And for some reason, this line that Vin Russo works with doesn't have any defects. I've never had a single defective snake born. And so I think that I don't want to let it go. I want to almost, you know, start stockpiling these a little bit, because this combination is so beautiful, this double recessive, that I think it's got to be put into other things at this point. I wonder what a rainbow version of this would look like. It might be pretty crazy. Or how about this in clown? Double recessive T-positive clown. I think there's a lot of possibilities. All right, I wanted to show you my Sonic Sal, one of the few ball pythons that have name in my collection. This is a pastel chocolate clown that I got from Sal Gomez. And Sal actually was doing triathlons. He got into an accident. He was hit by a driver while he was on his bike. He is not doing that well. I want to send my prayers, love out to his family. Send tons of healing energy out to Sal. I know he can overcome this. I believe there's a GoFundMe campaign. I'll try to grab the link to that and put it in the description below. We want to support Sal. Sal produced this little girl, and I did a trade with him, and so I always told you this girl's never leaving this facility, and I value my friendship with Sal, and I only wish great things for him. Hopefully a speedy recovery, heal up. I know he's a tough guy. He'll get through this. Sonic Sal saying, do what you can do. If you can help out Sal's GoFundMe, I think it'll go a long way to help him pay some of his medical bills. It's a little Super OD Cryptic Ultramel. I produced this last year, the end of last year. Beautiful. Really, really nice little boy. And I have to decide if I'm going to let him go yet. He is just so beautiful. His coloring is really nice. He's got some really beautiful oranges in him. Obviously, the cryptic gene is allelic to clown, so that makes him very valuable in that sense. He's also Ultramel, and he's Super Orange Dream. Look at that. He's scared. He does not want to be bothered. Look at that cryptic head. That big eye stripe behind his head. He's like, I'm gonna go hide. I will leave him alone. And here's his brother. Now his brother is also possible Super Orange Dream, Ultramel, but he's het cryptic. You know, I don't know. I'm always looking at that eye stripe, and I'm always saying, is that enough to call him cryptic? He might be a visual cryptic, this little boy. The other one is so extreme, and I think it might be because the other one is Super Orange Dream. I think this one might be one copy of Orange Dream. But he does look cryptic to me. That is a pretty big eye stripe. Beautiful little boy, if anyone's interested. He'll at some point go up for sale. Yeah, I thought I'd throw in a little boa action here. That is one of our beautiful, beautiful super hypo blizzards that we produced this past year. This is a 22. If anyone's interested, this snake will probably be up for sale at some point now that this was produced March of this year. So yeah, these guys are pretty much ready to go. Eating rock solid. As you can see, if you want the whitest boa you'll ever see with beautiful red eyes, this is it. These things never get yellow. They stay this beautiful white color. Absolutely spectacular. Blizzards are probably my favorite now of all the white boas that we have, because super fires are cool because they got the cool amaralli head, but they do have some dark pigment spots on them. And the crystals are really cool. They're the blue-eyed ones, but I got to tell you, the crystals, you know, are not completely white. So, and if you produce regular moonglows do at some point yellow out. These guys, because of the black-eyed energy gene and the super hypo combination, stay white. All right, there's my zebra granite carpet python. Really cool. Look at him. Look at him perched up on that branch. Is that so cool? I told you, these carpets are the best animals to have in display cages because they really, really like to climb. He probably needs a much bigger cage than this, but he's one of my males, and usually my male carpets would be in like a vision tub. So this is a nice little setup for him. He's got a little log to hang out on. He's got some cocoa blocks here to hide in if he wants. He's actually in shed too. And he's a pretty good sized male. My males are usually not that big, but Pablo likes to feed him. I always have to remind him, don't feed the males too much. But I don't even have anything planned that I'm going to breed him to this year, to be honest with you. But the female I was breeding him to passed away last year, so I got to kind of reconfigure what I want to do with him. I might breed him to, I have a possible zebra albino I might breed him to, just to try to produce more super zebras. But we'll see. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. What are you doing with that tongue? What are you guys crazy doing? You guys must need to go to sleep because you drinking that silly juice again.
No.
So now, which snakes do you guys like the best? You like boas? What do you like? Ball pythons?
I like the snowy snake that we used.
The snow. Yeah, well, that was the one that escaped, the snow carpet python, right? But we got it back. We got it back. We got it back. So all is good in the world. All is good in the world. What about the bamboo rat snake? You like that red one?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you do?
I don't. No, I like it.
Oh, all right. You don't like that one. Well.
I like the snowy snake.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed and had as much fun as I'm having right here with my daughters. You guys like what you're watching? Share the love. Show us the love. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. Hit that like button. We'll be back tomorrow morning.